we're going to practice determining the formula weights of various compounds. The formula weight is the sum of the atomic weight of all the atoms in one unit. It can be very simple. For example, potassium chloride. We determine the formula weight by adding the mass of one potassium atom to that of one chloride atom. These values, the atomic weights, we get from the periodic table. We add them together. We have the formula weight of potassium chloride. The units are either expressed as AMUs, atomic mass units, or in terms of grams per mole. The formula weight of glycine is obtained by adding the mass of 2 atoms of carbon to 5 hydrogens, 1 nitrogen, and 2 oxygens. And here's the mass. 2 atoms of carbon, each weighing 12.01, 5 atoms of hydrogen, 1 of nitrogen, 2 of oxygen. We add up the mass of all of these atoms. The result is our formula weight. We want to be careful here to make sure that we know that we have 3 of the sulfates. That means in addition to the 2 aluminums, we have 3 sulfurs and 3 times 4, 12 oxygens. And the formula weight of DDT. Note in all of these calculations I'm using 2 decimal places. That's generally sufficient to give you enough sig figs. A quick review of terms. An atom is the basic building block of all matter. A molecule is composed of 2 or more atoms, and a formula unit is essentially the analog of a molecule for an ionic compound. It's 1 unit of the lowest whole number ratio of ions. We're introducing the mole. The mole is a convenient quantity of measure of matter. For example, a mole for elements is the element's atomic weight in grams. To illustrate, if we had 12.01 grams of the element carbon, that means that we have a mole of carbon. A mole for compounds is that compound's molar mass in grams. For example, the formula weight of water, H2O, is 18.02 grams. So if we had 18.02 grams of water, that means that we have 1 mole of water. Within that 1 mole of carbon, we have Avogadro's number of atoms. A mole of water is going to contain Avogadro's number of molecules. When we consider ionic compounds, the unit is formula units, so a mole of sodium chloride contains Avogadro's number of formula units.